What if every click felt instant? Every flick shot perfect? We partnered with Esports pros to test 68 mice across weight, sensors, and grip styles, and one unexpected $50 mouse outperformed $150 plus flagships. Today, we reveal the top 5 mice of 2025 that'll up your K/D ratio, and trust me, number 2 will make your current mouse feel ancient. All purchase links below. Let's find your winning weapon. Starting at number 1. Razer DeathAdder V3. Best gaming mouse. The Razer DeathAdder has been a staple in gaming mice for nearly 2 decades, known for its iconic right-handed design and reliable performance. With the DeathAdder V3, Razer has chosen function over form, opting for a less curvy shape and main buttons that are completely separate from the rest of the body. Weight has been reduced to 59 g, without the cable, down from the DeathAdder V2's 82 g. The wireless Pro version is slightly heavier at 63 g, or 64 g for the white version, $105. Razer does offer the smaller 55 g wireless hyperspeed version, $99, though it features a somewhat inferior sensor. In terms of performance, the DeathAdder V3 offers an optional 8 kHz polling mode in addition to the industry standard 1 kHz. For the Pro version, enabling this mode requires a $30 dongle and reduces the battery life from 90 hours to just 17. The mouse supports a maximum sensitivity of 30,000 dpi, allowing for effortless movement across multi-monitor setups. It also accurately tracks motion up to 750 inches per second in 70 G acceleration. Thanks to its optical switches, it's rated for 90 million clicks. Number 2. MX Master 3S or 2S. Best for work. The Logitech MX Master 3S is the new and improved version of the MX Master 3. Maximum DPI has been raised to 8K from 4K, which can make the mouse feel faster when using a high-resolution display or a multi-monitor setup. The new switches are much quieter and lower pitched than the older ones, but are also more prone to accidental clicking. Elsewhere, the MX Master 3S has all of its predecessors' advantages. With a laser sensor, it can work on any surface, including glass. Its magnetic scroll wheel isn't just near silent, but also much faster and more precise than others in free scroll mode. You can switch between that mode and ratchet mode with the click of a button, or the mouse can do it on its own based on the app you're using and your scrolling speed. A secondary thumb scroll wheel is ideal for horizontal scrolling in spreadsheets or switching browser tabs. There's also a small button on the thumb rest, perfect for actions you don't want to trigger accidentally, like app switching. Number 3. Logitech G Pro or Pro Lightspeed 2. Best for lefties. It's never been a great time to be a left-handed gamer. While many mice appear ambidextrous at first sight, few truly are. Most symmetrically shaped mice only feature thumb buttons on the left side. Such models mostly cater to right-handed gamers who don't care about ergonomics because only a small portion of their hand touches the mouse when they play, known as claw or fingertip gripping. Among the few truly ambidextrous options, the recently discontinued Logitech G Pro wireless remains a top choice, if you can still find it new. Not only does it have 2 buttons on each side, but you can remove the buttons you don't need. A weight of 80 g now sounds heavy for a relatively simple mouse, but it's still lighter than other, more button-heavy alternatives. It uses the same Hero 25K sensor found in the G502X series, with a maximum DPI of 25,600 and tracking specs of 400 IPS and 40 G acceleration. The built-in rechargeable battery offers up to 60 hours of use, or 48 hours with the RGB logo enabled. It also supports 5 onboard profiles and is compatible with Logitech's PowerPlay 2 wireless charging mousepad. A viable alternative at a similar price point is the Corsair M75. It offers solid specs with 26,000 DPI, 650 IPS, and 50 G acceleration. The battery lasts up to 105 hours with RGB turned off. There's also a wired version with an 8 kHz polling rate available for $10 less. The only drawback is the case and lighting, which give it a cheaper feel than its specs suggest. Number 4. Razer DeathAdder Essential. Best for basic use. At under $30, the Razer DeathAdder Essential is marketed as a budget gaming mouse, but it's actually an excellent choice for general use, and it's our top recommendation in that category. Its design closely resembles older models like the DeathAdder V2 and Elite, making it significantly more ergonomic and desirable than the average desktop mouse. We've recommended the older DeathAdder models for years, and some of us still use them, so we're definitely fans of its overall shape and feel. The Essential gets more basic specs, however. It's only rated for 10 million clicks, still a lot for non-gaming use. Other specs are also good, though arguably outdated for gaming enthusiasts, like its 96G weight and traditional mechanical switches. A maximum DPI of 6400 might feel sluggish when using multiple high-resolution monitors, but if you're running that kind of setup, you're shopping in the wrong category anyway. With tracking speeds up to 220 IPS and 30G acceleration, it's more than you are going to experience outside of gaming. If you are worried that the green LED logo and scroll wheel on the black version will stand out in your office, you can check out the all-white version instead. Number 5. Logitech MX Ergo. Most ergonomic. If you experience pain from repetitive wrist or elbow movement, the solution may be a mouse that doesn't require it. The Logitech MX Ergo relies on a trackball controlled with a thumb for moving the cursor. In addition to its overall ergonomic shape, it can be tilted 20 degrees to the side for a more natural hand position. Since the device itself doesn't move, it can be used on any surface and requires no additional space. Logitech has released the MX Ergo S at a higher price point, but it carries several of the older model's drawbacks. Its scroll wheel isn't magnetic and doesn't support smooth scrolling, though it does tilt left and right, serving as 2 extra buttons. It can only connect to 2 devices simultaneously, rather than 3. It also uses a micro USB connector, meaning you'll need a separate charging cable from the one used by most modern devices. Fortunately, thanks to its 120-day battery life, recharging won't be frequent. If you only use one computer at a time, you can save good money with the Logitech Ergo M575S, replacing the older M575 and utilizing the newer switches. Its scroll wheel doesn't tilt, and it doesn't have a button to switch between 2 DPI levels. It also doesn't have a rechargeable battery or a tilting body, but it's half the price. The main reason not to get it is that you prefer to share the movement load between 2 fingers with the Nulia M505, $39, or 3 fingers with the ambidextrous Kensington Expert, starting at $70. So which of these aim gods will you be grinding with? Drop your pick below. Top comment gets a channel shout out. If this helped you game smarter, smash that like button, share with your squad, and subscribe for more esports tech breakdowns. All the best deals? First link in description. GG Gamers!